In September, I told you that the 18th of September would be a major event. I also told you that 10 days either side could have events too. On the 11th of September, a significant event happened when President Donald Trump announced a peace deal between Israel and Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. For decades, every president has tried and failed, and on this day, we saw it happen before our very eyes. Then on the 18th of September, as predicted, would be a major event, and so it happened. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg died. Why was this significant? Well, laws in the US are voted or enforced by 9 Supreme Court justices, and it has led to the most talked about and debated event as Trump has pushed for an election of a new Supreme Court justice weeks before a presidential election. This position is for life and will impact how laws are passed and voted on, and this has created chaos between the Democratic Party and the Republicans. On a previous episode of this series, I also mentioned that Joe Biden would be investigated with regards to his son Hunter Biden and his subsequent involvement in Ukraine. And this week we have seen this come to the fore, with mainstream media not even talking about it. Will it have an impact on the elections? And will really damning evidence be released this week or post-elections? Now to update you on my take of what will happen in the stock market, and in particular the US market. I expect we will see a stronger dollar against all currencies because there will be a stock market sell-off due to the second wave in infections and uncertainty in the elections. This is because as investors sell their shares, they get dollars in return, meaning a larger demand for dollars. And a lot of cash will in turn move into safe haven assets like crypto, gold, and silver, and some in cash waiting for the election results. However, with the $5 trillion that have been printed by the Federal Reserve and put into the market over the last few months, plus the new $2 trillion stimulus package coming, there will be evidence of dollar losing value through inflation. Eventually, we will see the dollar drop against all other major currencies. At the same time, we will see other currencies lose value too, as a lot of their debt or investments are based in dollars, and we could see emerging markets currencies experience a further drop in value. This will be evidenced in inflation. We are already experiencing inflation. While some fixed asset prices are either staying at current prices or even dropping as is happening in the housing market, the real inflation is in the everyday purchases like groceries. Just go buy your daily bread and see how much you can buy compared to 6 months ago for the same money. Food prices in some places have increased by as much as 30%. Seasoned investors know that in a financial crisis, depression, inflation in the money supply, election uncertainty, topped with a pandemic, they are and will be moving into safe haven assets. And I expect that gold, silver, and especially cryptocurrencies will see an increase in price over the next few weeks and months, with crypto and gold seeing the first growths, with silver trailing, and as the demand grows and supply drops for the physical metals, the silver price will skyrocket, with retail investors looking for affordable assets. Election night is upon us, and these last few days will be chaotic. And I expect that we will have a landslide victory on the night, or a contested close tie, which could lead to mail-in ballot counting lasting into Christmas and even into the new year. I know that this election is a US election and shouldn't have too much effect on other countries, but that couldn't be further from the truth, where the US dollar is the world reserve currency and affects every single country and person on the planet. Given the chaos and negative energy throughout the planet this year, the raging California fires and other disasters, could we see the big one happening this year? An earthquake, as geologists are concerned with activity along the San Andreas Fault with San Francisco being at the epicenter. There have been hundreds of small quakes in the last month, just 30 miles from the San Andreas Fault. And whilst these predictions are low, the frequency of these quakes so close could trigger the big one. Be safe, be aware, be prepared for the extreme volatility in markets, and protect your finances for the inflation that is coming and is already here.